Hello, friends. This is it. Day 30. We made it. Earth Month Stitch Long. I can't believe that I've been live every single day for 30 days in a row. If you're not impressed with me, I'm impressed with myself. I never thought I would do anything like this. But here we are. And today, I am going to make a very simple, abstract-ish composition. I have two little square-ish, rectangle-ish pieces left from this piece of plastic stencil making piece that I had. I found another zip tie. They're very abundant. And then I found this little thing. I'm not even sure what it is. And then I still have plenty of purple thread left over from the other day. So here we go. Let's get stitching. Okay, so there's my final little piece of substrate. Sorry, let me just adjust the camera. Here we go. So here's my little piece of Ziploc bag, clear plastic. Here is my purple thread. Oh, I thought I had already threaded it, but clearly I have not. So bear with me. I'm going to thread this needle very, very quickly. I don't know, Saturday, I think feeling a little discombobulated, too much going on. There we go. I got it through. Okay. So, no, I missed a spot. See? I am not all together here, clearly. Okay, let's try this again. Threading a needle on live camera. How much more stressful could this be? Clearly, it could be plenty of stressful because I seem to not be able to thread a needle live on camera. Come on. Okay, I am splitting this thread. Oh my goodness. You'd think the last live of the month would be super duper easy. No. All right, I'm splitting this thread. And I usually do that with thread that is more than 2 strands. Sometimes, well, I don't usually do it. I frequently do it, depending on what else is happening and how thick I want my stitch. All right, so now I have just made the choice of splitting the thread, and this time I made that choice because I can't seem to thread a needle. All right, there. I've threaded the needle this time. I'm going to tie a knot at the end. And now let's see my composition. I have the zip tie. I have the 2 little blocks. And I have this weird piece of something plastic. Let's make it a really wacky composition. Let's put this on an angle and this on an angle. And yeah, and then I'll see where I place that after I'm done. So let me stitch down this little square first, and I am only going to use, just the running stitch all around. As a matter of fact, I can take really big running stitches. It helps to have a thimble to push through this harder plastic, that's for sure. The light plastic, you would probably do it without a thimble. But I'm so used to stitching with a thimble on that I feel very weird no matter what I'm stitching if I do not have my thimble on. It just feels like I'm not fully prepared or something. I don't know. Okay, so there's that piece. I'm going to do one more stitch here. This is, we'll call it highly graphic, right? That's what it is. Okay, so I'll go through the same hole right there. Make a connection. There we go. Okay, so that's the first square. And the second square is going to be at a wacky angle right here. So I'm just going to make a connection here. And yes, the thread is seen from the back, and that's all good because the substrate is clear. So I should tell you that this thimble that I'm wearing, oh gosh, it's probably close to 100 years old because it used to belong to my grandmother. I don't know exactly when she got it, but she's been gone for a long time now, since I want to say the mid-80s. So it's a very old thimble, and it fits me perfectly, I guess because it was my grandmother's. Okay, so another stitch right here. Push it through, there we go, all in, and I'll make a connection right here. And I'll go back in through the same hole. I kind of like that there's this definition to the corners. All right, so this is what we have so far. And I was planning on stitching this piece down like this. And do I like that? Do I want it to be coming? Oh, I think I like that better. So as though it's coming out from here. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. This is going to be a little bit wonky, but I can do this. I'm just going to do this overlap type of a stitch to keep it in place. Oh, I missed it. Here we go. Okay, there we go. And just a couple of stitches for the top. And I am going to make sure to take a couple of stitches around this intersection because we want to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. Just in case I decide to take the show on the road. No, I'm not taking any show on the road. Okay, so one more stitch here. There we go. So that's not going anywhere, but I will. Oh, I'm coming off the edge here. Oh, but I can curl this. Not a problem. All right, so I'm going to take a few more stitches here. And here. And it's a very monocolor, almost monocolor, I guess, abstract composition for the last day of the stitch along. All right, so I do have this little bit. Where should it go? I can nestle it in here, or I can give it an end here. Oh, I kind of like that. It's sort of, it could be a figure. I like to make art that makes people think and makes people question, especially in abstract art. I like that for viewing for myself. I like to see the art there and then think of what is it that I'm seeing in that artwork. And curious sometimes whether it's what the artist intended me to see or not. And some artists don't intend you to see anything specific. They want you to interpret it yourself. So there we go. This art today is subject to your interpretation and mine as well. Okay, just tying this off at the end. Clearly, I seem to have an issue with a needle today. There we go. I made it in. All right. I've tied the knot. All right, here we go. This is it. This is the final piece in the Earth Month Stitch Along. There it is. A fun little abstract composition. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here for 30 days. And I'll be back another time. I don't know when. But look for the posts including all of these pieces in the future. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.